All right, all right. This is Adelai Brown, your heart coach, and we're getting ready to go live on the air doing Heart Talk. All right, all right. We are back. We are back. It is time for Heart Talk. It is 10:33, and this is your heart coach, Adelai Brown, on your community station with international inspiration, kinetichifi.com. I am so thankful to be here today. I'm excited because it's Feel Good Friday, guys. And I had a revelation on yesterday and this morning. And I really want to share that with you guys because I know that life can be difficult and life can be stressful. But what I'm learning, the closer I get with God and the more that I work on myself, really is not as hard as I'm making it out to be. Life is really not as hard as I'm making it out to be. And that is something that I think that it would be great for all of us to begin to embrace the whole thought and idea that life really is not as hard as we would like for it that as we would think that it is, but it's definitely something that um, we have to work towards. We have to work towards our perspective. We have to work towards what we think about it. We have to work towards how we feel about it. So we're going to talk about that right now. This segment is brought to you by my new book, Help Save Me from My Broken Heart, Your Journey to Living and Loving Again. And you can get your copy of my new book at theheartconnections.com, theheartconnections.com. Anything you hear us talking about is definitely something that the book will address. It's so much in there. I realize as we finish up everything and get ready to start printing the book, it's very evident to me how much more I still have to teach, how much more I still have to learn. But it's also very necessary for it's necessary for us to go through these things. So let's get into it. I want to start off this segment of Feel Good Friday. This Heart Talk, we're talking about trusting the process. We're talking about trusting the process no matter what comes our way, trusting the process no matter what we find out about ourselves and others through the process, and understanding that it's all going to work out for our good. It does not matter how bad a situation is, you're going to get through it. As long as you keep in mind that you're going to get through it, you are going to get through it. You don't have to worry about will it work for me? You know, this is so bad. I can never come back from this. I don't care if you lost your house, your car. I don't care if you've been through a divorce. I don't care if you've been diagnosed with some terminal illness. It is not the end if you're willing to trust the process and do what it is that you need to do to get to where you need to be. And this is something that we have to keep in mind. This is something that we have to think about. And I got this revelation on yesterday, and I'm going to share this in one of our Heart Talk segments today. We're going to talk about how important it is for us to realize that some of the things that we're going to have to receive in life are a level higher than what we can think. And I'll break that down more. We're also going to talk about how we express ourselves and the power and the importance of expressing ourselves. But first, we're going to stick with this one. We're trusting the process. When you read the book, my new book, Help Save Me from My Broken Heart, Your Journey to Living and Love, takes you through a process in life. It takes you through a journey of realizing your emotions, and not just realizing them, but beginning to identify them, becoming more intelligent as to what they are and how they cause you to react. And then you also start to find other ways to react and respond to the different things that are going on in your life. But this is not something that's going to happen overnight. It's kind of like a baby learning how to walk. I have not heard many testimonies of people telling me that their baby learned to walk on the first try. No, but I do know that there have been many babies that have been there have been many babies that, they tried, they hurt themselves, they failed, they didn't get to where they needed to be. I mean, all kind of things. They bumped their head, they might have broke something trying to learn how to walk, but they never stopped trying to learn how to walk. As long as there is a drive on the inside of them, they know it's more to life than them crawling around or them just sitting watching everyone move around while they wait on people to cater to them hand and foot. I want us to understand, like in the Bible, Jesus tells us to be like little children. And I want you to think about that when you think about trusting the process in your life right now. I want you to understand that you're learning how to walk in different situations in your life. It could be in relationships, it could be in finances, it could be in health, it could be in your patience and how you view people around you, but you're learning how to walk. Understand that when a baby's learning how to walk, they fall, they scratch themselves, they break things, they hurt themselves, they hurt other people. But it's all a part of the process and it's necessary. I want you to understand that it's necessary. And we have to trust the process no matter what comes our way. We have to trust the process no matter what gets in what tries to set itself against us beginning to walk. You may be crawling right now in your life. You might not even be crawling. You might be in a situation where you just have to sit still. Wherever you are right now, I just want you to know that your desire to walk is all you need as confirmation that you will walk. The only thing is, you cannot give up. You have to trust this process. I like to use this analogy. If you're baking a cake, my son and I were baking a cake one day and he didn't want to put eggs in the cake because he doesn't like. And I told him, you may not like eggs when they're by themselves, but you like eggs because you like a lot of food that need eggs, that require eggs in the ingredients, in the recipe. And that's how it is as we trust the process and we learn how to walk. We have to understand that we are adding different ingredients in, trust the process, and there are going to be some things in there we don't like. There are going to be some things in there that we do like, but we just have to hold on and understand that it's all working out for our good. As Paul tells us in Romans 8:28, it's all working out for our good. You need to know that right now in your life. You need to know that the situation that you're going through is working out for your good. You need to know that you had to go through that. You had to be inconvenienced. You had to be frustrated. You had to be abandoned. You had to be neglected. You had to be misunderstood because that is the only way you were going to do what you needed to do and be who you need to be. That's the only way. You have to understand that in this entrepreneurship journey that I've been on, in this marriage journey that I've been on, in this parenting journey that I've been on, in this getting to know me, this journey that I've been on, and just the whole idea of getting to know myself, I felt like I've been all over the place and stumbling. But this whole thing, this idea about trusting the process, is it's like shout out to my girl Latoya Patterson. This thing is, we have to understand that some of the things we go through in life, if you look at a baby trying to learn how to walk, that's what we're doing. The problem is many of us give up. We just stop. We give up on trying to learn how to walk because it gets too hard. And what happens? We crawl around life or we wait for other people to pick us up and carry us where we need to go. And neither one of those are going to work. I'm looking at my Facebook friend say we have to walk by faith and not by sight. Exactly. But faith, you have to have faith to walk by it. And faith comes by hearing, and hearing comes by the word of hearing comes through the word of God. And guess what? You got to hear the word. That's one of the things that you have to understand. As you trust this process, you have to understand what the process entails. So start reading the instructions about the process. Learn about it. Get to know about it because it's going to get you to where you need to be. And if you don't embrace it, you will never make it to your destiny. And neither one of us want that to happen. So you think about it. This has been Heart Talk with your heart coach, Adelai Brown, on your community station with international inspiration, kinetichifi.com. It's Feel Good Friday. We're trusting the process. Make sure you pre order your copy of the new book, Help Save Me from My Broken Heart, Your Journey to Living and Loving Again. You can get your copy pre order. It's coming out next month at theheartconnections.com. Theheartconnections.com. I'm ready. I'm coming to a city near you. It's time for breakthrough. We're doing some soul cardio, hashtag soul cardio. Y'all going to see a lot more of me and a lot more healing, a lot more breakthrough, a lot more heart connections. I love y'all. I'm obligated to it. It's what he's done for me. I have to return it. Love y'all. We'll be back with more. In the meantime, let's feel good with my girl, Nina Simone, right here on your community station, kinetichifi.com.
Charlie. Hi, honey.
Hey, my girl.